What if a single teaser could unsettle your senses, question your identity, and ignite a global frenzy overnight? Did Taehyung just do that with Type? Before you read any further, pause for a second and ask yourself this. Have you ever felt goosebumps from a teaser that didn't explain anything, yet somehow said everything? If you're curious, intrigued, or already emotionally shaken, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as you read, because what you're about to experience is not just news. It's a moment. And maybe, just maybe, it's a clue. The internet did not simply react this time. It erupted, without warning, without explanation, and without mercy for anyone's emotional stability. Taehyung, globally known as btsBts, released the teaser for his new photo book titled TYPE, and within minutes, timelines froze, hearts raced, and questions spiraled into the dark corners of imagination. What does really mean? Why does everything feel heavier, quieter, and more intense than anything he's released before? And most importantly, is this just a photo book? Or is it a confession hidden in shadows? From the very first frame of the teaser, something felt different. The visuals didn't beg for attention with color or spectacle. Instead, they pulled viewers in with restraint. Darkness dominated the screen, not as emptiness, but as a presence. Taehyung appeared not as an idol, not as a celebrity, but as a figure suspended between existence and absence. His gaze was unreadable, his posture deliberate, and his silence louder than words. Fans didn't scream immediately. They paused, and in that pause, the viral explosion began. Social media became a storm of speculation and raw emotion. Some army described feeling unsettled. Others felt strangely comforted, while many admitted they couldn't stop replaying the teaser, searching for hidden meanings. The title type alone was enough to ignite endless interpretations. The character, often associated with not, wrong, or null, felt like a rejection of labels, a refusal to fit neatly into expectations. Was Taehyung challenging the idea of identity itself? Was he asking who he is when the stage lights turn off and the applause fades? What made the teaser truly viral wasn't just its aesthetics, but its courage. In a world overflowing with content designed to be instantly understood, TYPE chose ambiguity. It chose discomfort. It chose to trust the audience to feel rather than be told. And that decision turned curiosity into obsession. Fans weren't just sharing the teaser, they were sharing their interpretations, their fears, and their emotional reactions. This wasn't promotion. It was provocation. There is something deeply philosophical about the way Taehyung presents himself in this project. The darkness is not decorative. It's intentional. It feels like a visual metaphor for the unseen parts of the self, the thoughts we rarely articulate, and the identities we suppress. In previous works, Taehyung often explored warmth, romance, and nostalgia. TYPE, however, steps into colder territory. It feels introspective, almost confrontational, as if he is asking the viewer a silent question. Can you accept me beyond the version you adore? The teaser's pacing adds to its emotional weight. Nothing moves too fast. Every second lingers, forcing the viewer to sit with the imagery. This slowness is unsettling in the best way. It denies instant gratification and demands presence. Many fans describe feeling as if they were intruding on something private, something not meant to be easily consumed, and yet they couldn't look away. What's fascinating is how Taehyung's absence of explanation became the loudest statement. No captions clarifying the concept, no interviews breaking it down, just the teaser, raw and unresolved. This silence fueled the viral reaction even further. Was this a hint at an upcoming artistic transformation, a reflection of inner conflict, or simply an exploration of beauty within darkness? The lack of answers turned the internet into a collective detective agency, decoding frames, analyzing expressions, and connecting emotional dots. Emotionally, the teaser hit hard because it felt honest. There was no performance smile, no polished idol persona. Instead, there was vulnerability masked by minimalism. Fans who have followed Taehyung's journey for years felt this shift deeply. Many commented that Type felt like a mirror, reflecting their own struggles with identity, pressure, and self-acceptance. When art makes people feel seen, it doesn't just trend, it stays. The global response proved just how powerful Taehyung's influence remains. Within hours, type-dominated conversations across platforms, transcending language barriers. International fans and casual viewers alike found themselves asking the same questions. Who is Taehyung trying to show us now? What part of himself has he kept hidden until this moment? And why does this teaser feel more like a question than an answer? There is also a quiet bravery in releasing something so open to interpretation. In an industry that often demands clarity and perfection, choosing ambiguity is a risk. Yet Taehyung has always existed slightly outside the expected mold. TYPE feels like the culmination of years of artistic growth, a declaration that he no longer needs to explain himself to be understood. Or perhaps that being misunderstood is part of the point. As anticipation builds for the full photo book, one thing is certain, this is not just another collectible. TYPE feels like a chapter, a statement, and a challenge rolled into one. It challenges fans to look beyond visuals, to sit with discomfort, and to engage emotionally rather than passively. That's why it went viral. Not because it was loud, but because it was quiet in a world that never stopped shouting. So here we are, left with more questions than answers. And maybe that's exactly where Taehyung wants us. Is type a rejection of expectations or an invitation to deeper understanding? Is it darkness, or is it honesty stripped of decoration? And when the full photo book is finally revealed, will it comfort us or confront us even more? If this teaser made you feel something you can't quite name, you're not alone. Share your thoughts, leave a comment with your interpretation. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into moments that move the world. Because sometimes, the most powerful stories aren't the ones that explain everything, but the ones that dare to ask, what do you see when the light disappears?